Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. This is going to be a bonus love reading for my dearest Pisces. Pisces, you guys have been showing me so much love and support on this sort of last round of videos. So I'm going to give back to you by giving you some special love messages. So let's go ahead and see what's going on. These messages are timeless, so whenever you see or hear these messages is when you were meant to. All right, and the energy is for the next couple of weeks. So let's go ahead and see, Pisces, what messages want to come through for you guys. And also happy birthday to my dear Pisces out there. All right, messages, love messages, please, for my dear Pisces. So we have the Four of Pentacles in reverse. We've got the King of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so there's a little bit of a lack of stability going on here, and you're feeling it. The Fool, there's some sort of big change here, Pisces. Some of you may have been single for quite some time, or some of you guys have been in a coupled partnership, but there's something really changing. I think you're starting to feel the shift. We have the Eight of Cups. Yeah, it's time to walk away from what has been the status quo for you when it comes to love and relationships. The Six of Wands in reverse. Some of you guys are, some of you guys are leaving a partnership. We have the Three of Swords, okay? And we've got the Four of Swords in reverse. Clarified by the Ace of Swords in reverse, Sagittarius. Oh, sorry, this is Libra energy. My apologies. This is Libra. In this deck, it's represented by number 8. Okay, Justice. And we've got the Sun card in reverse. Okay, Pisces, your overall energy here is the Strength card in reverse. So this is what I'm picking up on, Pisces. Some of you guys are, or maybe have already sort of ended a partnership. Or it could be, you guys aren't single anymore either. Like you could have, if you've been single for a long time, there may have been a partnership that's coming into your life, and it's something here is rocking your stability. But for most of you here, it is that Strength card in reverse. You're feeling like you don't have what it takes, or you might be second guessing yourself or doubting yourself or this situation. Okay, so we have the Four of Coins in reverse. This is Capricornian energy. Some of you guys, you really do work with this person, or it could be a boss, because I'm getting lots of pentacles. You could also be dealing with a Virgo, a Taurus, or Capricorn, or have those in your chart. But the Four of Pentacles in reverse, Pisces, is telling me here that, there's something here, there's something that's stable, or that was stable for you, that's shifting, okay? But you're doing a lot of work, because I think you really recognize the need for change and evolution in your love life, okay? In your surroundings, we have a King of Pentacles in reverse. Now, this could be your energy, or it could be, somebody that you were financially dependent on, or you shared assets with. There's a lack of stability. Again, some of you guys, it could be your lover or your partner has also sort of lost their job, or maybe you have, and it's like this is what your primary focus here is, gaining that stability, or putting in the work. Some of you guys are really working towards creating stability, and that is exactly what's on your mind. So in a current connection, or if there's somebody that you're seeing, long-term potential. What's blocking you? We have this Aries energy of the Fool, and it's kind of like it's like this new beginning. It's like that there's a shift taking place, that it needs to take place. It's part of this sort of natural evolution in your romance or in your love life, but there's nerves. It's this solar plexus energy. There's this fear of failure, or, maybe not living up to social pressures, or, family or friends, or, what you think you should be doing. And so there's a little bit of a fear of being rejected or humiliation. Some of you guys, you might be a little bit worried about, something that's happened financially, and having this conversation with your partner. I know that's not completely romantic, but there's something here that's tied in with your money or your job or some sort of stability. Now, at the base of this reading, we have the Eight of Cups, Pisces. So it's time to walk away from someone or something. Again, some of you guys, and I want you to take this how it resonates, because I'm getting these sort of two storylines. Some of you guys have been You know, maybe you've been single for quite some time. Some of you guys also, what I'm getting, because, you know, this does sort of look like a third party situation happening here on this card. It very well could be that you're leaving a marriage or connection for somebody else, or, you know, this could be your person. But I know that's not true for all of you. Some of you guys, you have a partner that maybe your friends and your family don't approve of, or maybe doesn't sort of, I don't know, there might be something sort of taboo, or there's some reason you've been keeping this relationship hidden. So what I'm getting here is like, you know, and I think you're a little bit worried about coming out with it, changing your status online, or telling your friends and your family, because you're not sure how they're going to react, right? And this is social pressure, that energy that I'm getting from this solar plexus chakra. So there's a need for you to do what's right for you. Some of you guys, you might be walking away from a connection where you suspected that there was somebody that wasn't putting in all the energy, because we do have this Three of Swords. Some of you are finding out that a long-term partner here hasn't been faithful, and we see this Six of Wands energy. This could be a past connection. This could be happening right now, but I do see some sort of separation there, and you guys are really sort of worried about the future, okay? Worried about what to do here. That's what I'm getting. In your recent past, we have more fire energy. So there's been conflict, there's been fighting, there's been arguing. Again, it doesn't necessarily have to be a third party, but I do feel like there's been like a lot of bickering, arguing, wondering if you guys have the same vision, trying to decide, should you move on from this connection or should you try to make it work? The Eight of Cups energy here is about doing what's right for you, following your Nine of Cups, going after your wish fulfillment, okay? And not on a whim. You know, it's not about just, you know, being selfish and doing what's best for you and ignoring everything else, because some of you guys have put a lot of time and effort into this connection. All right, and sort of the angst is coming through here, Pisces. Some sort of separation or not being able to come together with this person. We have the Three of Swords coming in. There's sadness, there's heartbreak. Some of you guys, this is about childhood wounding, having to address that, okay? Maybe you experienced something very similar as a child. You know, some of us recreate home. We recreate, or we call in partners or attract partners that are very similar to our parents or to previous situations, you know, in previous programming. And I'm getting that really needs to be resolved here, okay, for some of us. So, you know, I thought this was going to be sort of a dreamy, romantic reading, but it's actually it's a bit heavier. But in your near future, we have the Four of Swords. So for me, this is about resolution. So again, doing what's best for you, Pisces. There's a new beginning that's being blocked because something here needs to be healed. And it could be just having the courage to really, you know, fight for what's best for you, to follow your dreams, or to, you know, for some of you guys, it's about, you know, being with somebody that maybe other people don't think you should be with, and standing up to friends or family, or just doing, you know, being very unique in your path to love and romance. There's healing here, and there's also movement. So if you guys want to reconcile, the Four of Swords here could be an apology that's coming in, or healing the situation. If you guys are looking to leave a partnership, okay, and either, you know, and to go off on your own and do your own thing, this is also that healing, because I feel like it's weighed very heavily on your mind. Now, we do have the Ace of Swords in reverse, so there's an energy of confusion. So what I'm getting here is like some of you might not be, you know, I'm getting throat chakra energy here. So a little bit, again, there's this fear of rejection, criticism, you know, injustice even. Some of you guys are a little bit worried about splitting up assets. Some of you might be worried about how this other person or the other people that are involved in this situation are going to react to your truth, Pisces. And that's going to be different for a lot of you. With the Justice card coming out, you could be dealing with a Libra, but it tells me that, you know, following your heart here, Pisces, is doing the right thing, and that karma will be balanced out in your favor. Okay. So, you know, and it's about you having, you know, sometimes we have to make really hard decisions and move away from people that are good or people that we like, but if they're not in alignment with us, and that can change. Okay. For others of us, or for others of you, you know, you guys have been dealing with this, and it's something that needs to be healed so that you can call in, you know, a new energy. And I feel like, I feel like my Pisces out there, you guys have generated beautiful relationship karma, and the scales here are being balanced. And especially if you're not communicating with somebody and you want to reconcile, that's absolutely on the table. For others of you, you know, you may be calling somebody in after going through this sort of instability. and having to walk away from someone or something. So again, take this how it resonates. And then we get the Sun card. So some of you may be dealing with a Leo or have Leo in your chart, but the Sun card in reverse tells me that, you know, this is very, very happy, but there's something hard. There's something that does weigh heavy on your heart. You know, the happiness here is laced with a little bit of sadness or disappointment. Again, some of you guys are saying goodbye to somebody that you have spent a long time with, but you know that it's the right thing to do. Okay, you know it's the right thing to do for you and the right thing to do for them. Okay, and again, the Strength card in reverse tells me that, you know, there is, you know, you're not sure if you're making the right decision here. You're not sure if everything's going to work out in your favor, but Spirit is saying, you know what, it's time to take the leap and do what's best for you. So the Garden and the Gate, this is interesting. This is an energy of, you know, the grass is greener on the other side. Some of you guys are really wondering about this decision. Some of you, again, some of you guys have been single for quite some time, and you're reacting to past hurts and disappointments, betrayals, and you're, you know, and I feel like there's this angst or this nervousness about entering into partnership. So it is that this is something that needs to be healed. Okay, some of you guys are like, well, I don't do well in relationships, you know, like and so what I'm seeing here, this energy is like you have the power to say no or to walk away at any time, Pisces. So remind yourself that you are not powerless in this situation and this decision making. Also, the grass is not always greener. The grass is greener where you water it. So pay attention to your thoughts about this situation. If you know, make sure you don't have any self-sabotaging thoughts here. And remember that, you know, your heart does know the way. Okay, absolutely. And again, for some of you, it's inner child healing, and you're reacting to either being in a partnership or leaving a partnership to, you know, something that happened in your childhood. All right, so we do get deceit here. So what I'm getting here is, you know, there is a possibility that some of you were involved in a third party situation. It could be you, it could be your person. But I think also some of my Pisces haven't been are worried about, because I'm getting that throat chakra energy coming through really strong, worried about telling your partner or the person you're dealing with or your friends or your family the truth, and worried about other people's reactions. But what I'm getting here is that, you know, don't deceive yourself by staying in a situation because it's easier or it's more comfortable, or because other people are happy with that decision. You know, because it's about, like, you know, I'm seeing, don't, you know, you're going to rock the boat. Your truth is going to rock the boat, but ultimately it's going to set you free, Pisces. So we do have the 6th chakra. So this is trusting your intuition. Archangel Metatron, you know, he's one of the only angels that ascended to heaven that had a human experience. So he's very in tune to sort of human suffering and the human condition. So again, this is something that's very difficult, but there's a very important spiritual lesson unfolding. So we get a number 6. So look at that. We have 3, 4, 6, and 7. Okay, so it's almost like we're not dealing with the 5, the conflict, because there's a little bit of conflict here. I see that you don't want to hurt other people's feelings. You might not want to hurt your partner's feelings by, you know, going forward and doing what's best for you. But it's time, and this investment here could either be your energy investing in your stability and what you truly want out of love, and it could also be somebody that wants to really invest in you, but you have to really be open to that, Pisces. Overall energy, we do get, here's that number 5 I was looking for. So we have 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So we can thank Spirit for that synchronicity. Everything is unfolding exactly the way it's supposed to. And we have Archangel Uriel. You know, this is a very powerful spiritual lesson here that's unfolding for my dearest Pisces. Okay. Now, I wasn't going to pull these cards, but as I was doing this reading, you know, it became very clear that we have to pull the Heal Yourself reading cards. All right, so this is heavy energy, but it's also, I love that you have the Sun coming out. There is a little bit of confusion, you know, we don't know the way exactly, but I just keep hearing, you know, follow your heart. Everything's going to work out. Everything's happening the way it's supposed to. You know, the path isn't always easy to happiness, but it doesn't have to be, you know, it doesn't have to be that difficult either. So we get love. Look at this, 28 breaking down to a 10. Some of you guys are, you know, are in a cycle. You're closing out a cycle with somebody who you love very much, okay, or whom you love very much. And, you know, but it is something that, you know, you guys might have evolved, you know, separately or away from each other a little bit. So for some of you guys, you are ending a difficult connection, or you're ending, it's a difficult ending to a long connection, but it's actually the right thing for you to do. You could be moving towards somebody, or some of you guys, again, this is your past that's haunting you, past wounds, disappointments, and for many of you, childhood. And now it's time to really open up to receive this love that Spirit wants to offer you. And look at that, we get have faith. So for me, this is very Taurus energy. 22 is the master builder number. Some of you guys, you're nervous about entering into a connection. Okay, you're worried about whether or not, you know, this is really for you, but follow your heart, have faith. Number 22, the master builder number, it's about partnership. It's a beautiful energy here, Pisces, because, you know, some of you guys, you are entering into a beautiful commitment. For some of you guys, you're ending, you know, a cycle, a difficult cycle, either of loneliness or, you know, being single, or a relationship with somebody, and you have nothing but love coming towards you. But have faith that you're doing the right thing here. All right, Pisces, what a beautiful energy for you guys. All right, let's see what other messages come through. So we get acceptance. So everything happens for a reason. Absolutely, Pisces. All right, and we get mastery. I told you, you've learned a very tough spiritual lesson, so you're closing out a cycle here. All right, and let's pull a romance angel for my dear Pisces. And you get forgiving and learning. Beautiful. So lots of healing taking place. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in the present moments. Some of you guys who have been single for quite some time and you're contemplating about entering into a partnership, you know, it is opening and healing these wounds and opening yourself up to receive this love that, you know, is coming at you full force. For others of you, you're closing out a cycle and you're nervous about it. You know, maybe you haven't been alone in a long time, or you really do love this person, but it's not, you know, you guys have become more like roommates than, you know, than lovers, and your heart is looking for something more, and it's like releasing this person as well. And it doesn't mean that, you know, I don't know, whatever that means for you guys. Okay. But, you know, it is about, you know, bringing in more love, more stability, doing what's right for you, regardless of what anybody else might think. Okay. All right, you guys, I'm going to leave it there. I love you so much. Thank you for listening. I hope you have a beautiful day. Take care.